Buffalo. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Throwing on first down is Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Throw into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Complete to Dawson Knox. It's a gain of 7.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. Calais Campbell on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Allen to throw it. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is caught at the end. They'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, 27 yards. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Ravens nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson flush to his right. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brought down by A.J. Klein.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11. On first down, Singletary. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Allen's throw is complete, and he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at
operating from the red zone now. Allen flushed out right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bills 14, Ravens 7. Tyler.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. 20! And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, this defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. They'll try and run it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Allen now on first down. On the left side, he finds Beasley. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He hits Beasley right side. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another another first down.
At the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught at the end. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Cole Beasley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have broken the tie. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Point after right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and the half will begin with a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. A short throw caught by Andrews. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? Be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin Tucker.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a completion left side. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run on first down. Singletary, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Allen got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. They'll give him a yard on the play, and the Bills will move the chains.
At the 50-yard line.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Allen being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. From the gun, Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Here we go, baby. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have broken the tie. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at it, teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him from going all the way. But a spotlight hit him once.
And He'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Come on, let's go.
Gus Edwards, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored or do you show the yards per carry
I'm showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And this is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up third.
The Bills on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Allen keeps himself upright. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards. The Bills send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Taken from just outside the 30. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Right back to Dobbins on first. Past the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call it.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Ravens 36, Bills 28. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Finding Knox there, complete. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, they needed
Fuck and go. Fuck they talking about.
Conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either.
Man, that shit all the way. I just got running out in this bitch.
Time that they sorely needed one, and that could be enough to help get them out of here.
Come on,
and they're going to stop him right at the
straight
line.
came back.
No cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Shit, I thought he was going to make me lose. That's not how they was fucking selling me.
2nd and 10.
What? Oh, bro.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be taken
good,
down, but not
JK.
before he works it past the 50. No
Shit.
doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game will bleed a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Dobbins, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.